Welcome to the guide to become a master with Dodrio's drill peck skill. I have played over 1000 matches with this most fun to play Pokemon, and I believe that Dodrio is the best speedster in Pokemon Unite right now. Let me know in the comments which speedster you think is the best. In this video I will cover the following: in-depth skill analysis, tips and tricks, best builds, and a full game with commentary. Enjoy and let's get to it. Drill peck is different from any other skill in the game. Instead of aiming it with your right stick or with the skill itself on mobile, it aims with your movement. It comes available at level 5, replacing peck and creating a massive power spike early game. To maximize the skill damage you have to fill your passive first, which is simply done by moving without getting below a certain speed threshold. If you use the skill before the passive is fully filled up, you stop moving and strike forward multiple times, missing out on a lot of damage and making you vulnerable while doing so. When used with a full sprint gauge, it consumes the sprint gauge and dash forward while striking multiple times, dealing damage to the enemies and shoving them. Note that it is only shoving, not stunning. A fast or lucky player can still fight back while being shoved. And last but not least, at level 11 you heal for some percentage of your damage done, meaning if you charge through multiple Pokemon, you can completely heal yourself in one drill peck. In combat there are roughly 3 ways to use drill peck. You can push the enemy back and either jump back and retreat, chopping the enemy in half, and now they have to regain their health. If not, you recharge your passive and easily run them down. Another way is to come from behind. Here you move around the enemy, using the bushes where possible. You will shove the enemy into your teammates, so far it will result in some simple yet effective knockouts. As a final resort, you can also use it to escape. It provides you with a lot of sudden movement and creates a gap not many Pokemon can close again. Before we dive into the game, I'd like to share my thoughts about builds for Dodrio. I recommend at least taking attack weight. The other 2 items you choose will depend on your skill level with Dodrio. When you just started playing Dodrio or having trouble staying alive, bring Neo's Cookie and Focus Band. When you become acquainted with Drill Peck, then switch your Focus Band with an Energy Amplifier. And if you feel really confident, you go Jungler and switch those Cookie with a Razor Claw. For emblem pages you can follow the same strategy. More health if you are a beginner or struggling. Little bit more damage when you become proficient with not missing Drill Peck. And the extra cooldown when you go jungle or when you are becoming a pro. Let me know in the comments if you learned something new. Now let's play a game. Beside attack weight, I went for an Neo's Cookie and an Energy Amplifier. In this stage of the game, I just want stacks. Here I use the bush to charge my passive for an easy steal on the enemy farm. Three stacks in the first minute. This is a good start. I noticed the enemy jungler is coming in for a gank. I use my quick attack to dash to safety. Always make sure you have quick attack available for escape. Do not use it for initiating fights. As you see, it will put you in a dangerous position. In this situation I cannot do much, so I wait patiently for any free hits on the enemy and make sure I have quick attack available for escape. My priority now is to get to level 5 fast, scraping some farm here and there. Slowbro sadly has no idea how to fight gorilla style. Later in this game you'll see him reacting sort of angry towards me. I give him the experience to hope this solo queue player stays happy. Finally, level 5. Now we are at a power spike level for Dodrio. Getting here faster would have been more ideal. I spot the enemy and I push him away from his goal. Slowbro does not want to fight for now, and Dodrio is not very good to chase the enemy alone at this stage. We go center to secure mid-farm, where we spot the enemy jungler. I was hoping the enemy jungler was hiding in the bush. My drill peck would burst him down hard. He however kept running, forcing me to back off. While I turn back to top lane, I notice only one squishy enemy and decide to push him off the goal and get a simple knockout. I have been slacking and stacking this game, so this double stack action is very useful. Stack number 6. This grants a level 7 Dodrio roughly 25% more health and 25% more attack power. Since the enemy is still alone, and I am level 7, making jump kick available for me to do an awesome combo, I decide to ambush him from this bush. The enemy Trevenant comes to save his teammate. I want to disengage, but I see my slow bro now, of all times, wants to go and fight, so I regrettably join back in, resulting in an easy top wipe. Back at top lane, it is time to do the objective. My Unite move is up, so I hammer through the enemies to get all the way to the back to charge right back again with my Unite move. Don't look now. I miss all my skills, oops. They keep chasing me. Let's turn that fiasco into free objective for my teammates. Distraction mode activated. Oh, my team rather wanted a team fight. Gentle reminder, don't waste your Unite move on a tank. Watch how slow breaks to Unite moves. I try to hit Trevenant, putting my drill peck into cooldown. If I hadn't done that, I could have shoved the enemy supporter into my teammate. My Unite move is not up this time, so I am forced once again to retreat. Or at least, that was the better plan. Luckily, our team did get the objective, buying me time to farm a little again. Pro tip, watch how you can change directions with jump kick. Another example, but this time jump off a wall to jump towards the enemy. A nice little guerrilla fight example, dev in and out and repeat. Sadly, completely wasting my Unite move. I notify Cinderace for his buff, and guys, never ever steal red buff from Cinderace. My next step is to score some more. I gather the energy and run for the goal. By now I realize I should have gone bot. For now it is too late and I stick to the scoring plan. I spot the enemies are not in a tight group and decide to flank them from behind, simply picking them off one by one. I notice my Unite move is almost ready, so I create some distance between me and the enemy, only to annihilate them seconds later. Do you remember this clip? Since I cannot shove him in his Unite move, I just jump the wall and be gone, taking some jungle buffs along the way. Half of the enemy team is still busy fighting off Regieleki, so bottom objective is going to be free for us. Another tip, don't fight with the enemy so close to Rayquaz's spawn time. Our Sylveon is now late to the most important fight of the game. I used my drill peck jump kick combo to deal some free damage to the enemy and reposition myself better for the bigger fight. Check the hitbox of drill peck. It reaches over the wall. Hilarious. I just needed my Unite move a second earlier. Too bad I now waste my Unite in precious time. Luckily our teammates wipe out the enemy team. My team secures right, and the game is pretty much over now. Farm a little more and score some. Time for the scoreboard. Don't forget to score after the whistle. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like your team, the enemy, and this video. Oh my, this was a bad game.